In this video, I will show you all the BSDFs there is in Blender 4.2. This is going to be on the latest Blender. So let's get started. So I'm going to go to the shading workspace right here. So we're going to get all the BSDF. I'm going to write it here. We're going to use the nodes over here so we can see what's happening on the cube right over here. So first of all, we have our Principled BSDF, the default BSDF. Over here, you can do lots of different things. You can change the color, make it metallic, like that. Change the roughness, so if it's 0, it's very shiny. Then 1 is not shiny. And then alpha is if it can absorb light. So, like that. So that is BSDF, the Principled BSDF. You can also add emission to it, white emission on all of those stuff. So, now I'm going to give you another BSDF. So I'm going to do the glass BSDF now. So I'm going to delete that and then do Shift A to add a node, glass BSDF. Then plug it in the surface. As you can see it by the name, you can see that it gives us the glass effect. As you can see, that looks amazing. You can change the roughness, shiny, not shiny. So right now on 0 it's shiny, and then 1 is going to be not shiny, and then you can mess around and see what it does. So you can also change the type. Back command is going to be like this, and then CGX, but you will probably keep it on the default. So that is it. That is going to be the glass BSDF. Now I'm going to move on to the glossy BSDF, like that. So it will make your cube glossy. First, we're going to change the color so we can actually see it, like that. Change the roughness, and then the anisotropy, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't depend on the light, and then the rotation of the glossiness. But you probably won't usually need this because you also have the roughness node, and also this will probably you'll probably do it with the roughness node. So let's just quickly do another one now. Now, if you want to see all of the BSDFs, if you don't remember them, I'm going to show you quickly a way to see them. So if we go back into the layout workspace, and if we go into add a material, you will see in the surface over here, click on the Principled BSDF, you will see all the BSDFs, and then you can just click on it, and then you will see its settings, and then you can just literally change it like that. So I'm going to change it to red, and obviously you can only see it like this. Now it's translucent. So I'm going to go back over here to the shading workspace and delete this one. So go back into the shading workspace, and then we were on the glossy BSDF, so we are now going to do the refraction BSDF. So delete this one and then add a refraction BSDF. So some of these don't work some of the BSDFs don't work in Blender 4.2 in the new update. So I'm going to tell you which one don't work on the shade editor workspace, but they work on the material workspace over here. So in the refraction BSDF, they refract light, they reflect light, and then obviously you can change how much it reflects by changing the roughness. As you can see, and I don't need to change the color because then you won't see it properly. You can see the effect like that. So now I'm going to do the translucent BSDF. You will probably get an idea what they usually do by the name of the BSDF. So this will be translucent, so like you can see through it. Just change the color. Right now you can't really see anything because you need to add a bump to it. And as you can see, some of it is glitching because it's Blender 4.2, obviously. It's new. So you can add a bump node, a noise texture, and you can change all of these stuff, but you can mess around with the settings. So that's the translucent BSDF, and I'm going to lastly, which works in the shade editor, is the transparent BSDF. This one right here. So this one you can go look, you can't see it because it's transparent. Obviously you can't see it, but let's see if you can change the color. You can't really see it. Oh yeah, you can see it now. So as you can see, this is how transparent it is. The darker the color, the less transparent. The lighter, the more transparent it is. You can mess around with the setting like that. So like that. So now we have done all of them that works in the shader editor. Now I'm going to go through the ones that don't work in the shader editor but only work over here. So I'm going to go back into layout mode. Obviously, we deleted our little cube. Yeah, Shift A, add a new cube. So now we go to material preview mode. So we're going to go over here, new. We're going to look at the, there's a hair BSDF. You can check this out. It won't work because it's a cube. Obviously, it's only for hair. So I'm going to change this. So we are going to do the sheen BSDF. As you can see, it won't really work because sheen BSDFs were used for fabrics, but I'm just showing you how what it really does. So this only works on fabrics or clothes like materials. So that is the sheen BSDF and the toon BSDF. This doesn't really do anything. No one really uses it in Blender anymore. I think it was only used in the older versions, so nobody really uses it. And I forgot one, and it was the diffuse BSDF. Right, this one here. Basically, it diffuses light into it, and then obviously you can change the roughness like that. Some of it won't work because you're in the wrong render engine. So if you go into cycles, it will probably work if it's your settings aren't updating. So that was all the BSDFs in this video. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, obviously, and subscribe so you don't miss out on awesome content. So I'll see you in another video.